Looking good, yeah, perfect.
Okay, we are in a raise series. Those are y'all. I'll probably upload these and you can kind of see how he was on the kick. So we did a dumbbell lateral raise, which works the side, and we did my version. This is a seated version, and we did two different versions of a cable lateral raise. So now I may get bored this year and do some front raise stuff, but I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not a big front lateral raise guy because you get so much front delt work, every kind of shoulder press, bench press, incline press. We're always working that muscle. So if anything, I spend a lot of time with clients and myself trying to get some width to go with this, and to the next series we're going to do is really good for your health and your posture. In the old days, we didn't work nearly enough on the rear part, right? And I've preached this on the show, I've been talking about face pulls and whatever, but everything is this. We're all this all the time now, more than ever. So lifters have always been prone to a lot of bench press and a lot of shoulder press. Nobody ever came to the gym go, how much do you rear lateral raise? Nobody ever. Nobody ever said, how much do you low row? Nobody cares. So that's why that we all came up, football, bodybuilding, powerlifting, whatever reason you got in lifting, people had benchmark movements, and it was bench press, it was a squat. Later on, people got in deadlifts, but even deadlifts don't work your rear delt. So this is rear deltoid, which is back here. To this day, I don't have any. I never, just because of lack of work, and now I'm probably so old, but it does keep me healthier shoulder-wise, as somebody has had some shoulder problems in the past. So we're gonna start with the dumbbell version, because if you have two pork bean cans at home, make sure it's the same brand and the same weight, you can do this movement, right? So you don't have to have any special equipment to do this. And then we're gonna show you a cool cable version. But you bend, you want your body almost flat. When I tell you that, put your hands on your body, you'll see people hump. You want your body flat. And then don't do, and these are fives. You don't need much weight on this. I use a little more than this when I'm training. All right, what you don't want to do is start getting too far back. You want to make sure you're pushing yourself so that your thumbs at least are even with the top of your ears. All right? And again, don't do that. Let's stick it and bring it back down under control. Okay? There's a lot of that. Y'all think I'm trying to be cute, but if you go into certain gyms, not going to name any brands, you're going to see a lot of that. A lot of people don't know what's going on. And there's nobody there that knows what's going on to go, hey, don't do that. So that's why I've started really talking about stuff that would have never crossed my mind years ago, that somebody would do something that wrong and nobody would be around to tell them, no, don't do that. But that's where we're at. That's where we're at. Now I'm going to show you a cable version. Nutrition corner. Talk about to put in you, put on you. Okay. I said on the last segment we had I should do segments and just because I got on a kick. Let me tell you, we have our own line of supplements, and I'm the one that names all the stuff, and so I have a product called Gotta Be Lean. I have a product called Gotta Digest. and this one's called Gotta Sleep. I thought they were hysterical when I first came up with them. I guess we've had these now for over 15 years, but I thought they were just, I was younger and foolish. But I was saying earlier, I probably, when I first filmed a segment about this product, talked about the benefits of these ingredients and releasing more growth hormone when you sleep deeply and muscle or whatever. When you get older, you will find you don't sleep like you used to. You can Google that too, young people. There's some research on it that kind of explains why. So this is a kitchen sink product. It's called Gotta Sleep. And what we did is we take all the good stuff that we know helps people sleep, and we put it in one product. And the idea is, oh, it's going to work. And this does. This works really well. I'm revisiting some products, because I was younger. You know, some of these have been, I looked at segments on YouTube and stuff. They were like 5, 6, 7, 8 years ago. I had brown hair back then and more of it. So I thought it was time to update that. But also to give you a new perspective, I'm that much older. I'm in my I'm almost 60. I'm darn close. I'm darn close to 60. So Gotta Sleep has a lot of ingredients, and I've talked about the product in generalities on the show, so now I'm going to just get specific. Let's talk about GABA, G-A-B-A, GABA. I love saying that. Gamma aminobutyric acid, and now you know why they call it GABA, because I don't have time to be saying gamma aminobutyric acid every time I talk about this product. It is the body's most important inhibitory neurotransmitter, which means it lowers the activity of neural cells in the brain and central nervous system, having the effect of moving the brain and the body into lower gear by inhibiting neural activity. It facilitates sleep, reduces mental and physical stress. Anybody got a problem? Just me? Lowers anxiety and creates a calmness of mood. Okay, have you ever tried to meditate? I have. Did it work for you? It didn't for me. So this works for slowing my brain down, make me relax, and keeps me asleep. It also plays an important role in regulating muscle tone. Can I get a witness? In combination with glutamate, the body's most important excitatory neurotransmitter. GABA is an important contributor to the body's overall mental and physical homeostasis or balance. Okay, so low GABA, gamma aminobutyric acid levels in the body can result in anxiety, chronic stress, depression, difficulty in concentrating and memory problems, muscle pain and headaches, insomnia, and other sleep problems. I bet you there's nobody watching this right now over the age of 40 that doesn't have at least one or multiples of those symptoms. So I'm going to scroll all the ingredients. I'm just going to talk about, I don't want to make these segments too long. The information's on our website. If you go to order it, here's the bottle. How much is this stuff? I don't even know. I don't even have it up in there. I don't know. It's a good deal, I guarantee you that. I honestly don't even know it's on the sign over there. Gotta Sleep's on the website. Go to jasonsfitness.com, enter store supplements, and there we are. So if you buy 3, I can tell you this much, it's 20% less than buying 1. That I'm clear on. But it's one of those products, I'm coming back to a lot of products because I have gotten older since I talked about them. And I take this stuff every night. I only need 1. And then if I want to sleep like extra super special, because the dosage is 1 to 2 capsules, I'll take 2. And I'm telling you, and dream, because I don't want to get into the other stuff. It's got L-theanine in it, it's got melatonin in it, it's got all this, it's 5-HTP, tryptophan, you all know about it. And I'll talk about that on other shows, but it's a great product. And as you get older, I mean, gotta digest, gotta sleep, Shazam, these are staples at the Green household. You gotta have them. So, raise segments. We've done lateral raises, we've done a rear dumbbell raise. It's all about the shoulders, it's all about isolation movements. Couple of key things I keep talking about. This is a functional trainer. This one's by Hoist. We're a Hoist dealer. I know that We're also a true dealer. They make a good one. Body Solid makes a decent one. Tough Stuff makes a good. There's a lot of good brands out there. We sell all the ones I just listed. You need this, or you need to do a one-arm version. Usually the cross cables you see in standard, the old-timey ones, the old standard ones, doesn't really have the right feel to it, to me. But you can try it. But first thing we're going to do is show you the two-arm version. Now, it's the same idea as if you saw one of the previous shows where I was doing the standing version. We're crossing our hands. The only thing confusing about this when I try to teach it to people is I watch them, they can't quite get their head around. We're going to cross our arms over. This hand's got this one, so we're crossed, okay? It'll make sense in a second. Bend at the waist just like we did the dumbbell version. Now, I've been preaching that little pause at the top. Cables feel so much better than even dumbbells. There's something smooth and constant about that tension. And you can go, that's like no weight. I think it's 10 pounds because I'm trying to talk between. But you are not going to use much weight. So the limiting factor on this will be some women or beginning young guys won't be able to use cable versions because they only go so light. So you're going to have to start with the dumbbells and work your way towards cables. But when you get to the cables, and there are weeks where I do dumbbells and there are weeks where I do cables. Again, it's like everybody's got a hamburger, but they're not all the same hamburgers. You get to switch it up some, okay? All right, so that's into the Jazam, because it is without a doubt the best-selling product we have ever had, and I mean not just our little line, but it's outsold anything by Twin Labs in the Day or Champion Nutrition or 5%, Rich Piana, all that. It's the best-selling product we've ever had. You get what I'm saying? So this product is for men and women, and it works great. Now, the one part of this, I'm gonna scroll all the rest of the ingredients while I'm talking. But the one I'm gonna talk about today is maca, and it grows in the mountains of Peru. And I go up there personally in those mountains and I pick this stuff and I grind it up and I put it in my tub and I make your pills. And it's arduous, but I do it. Look that word up. Don't know where I came up with that word, arduous. It balances the production of hormones like testosterone, progesterone, and estrogen. Fellas, you're not worried about progesterone or estrogen. That's what I'm talking about. It has the ability to slow the hormonal changes of aging. It acts on men to restore them to a sexually healthy status in which they experience a more active sex life. Hallelujah. Can I get an amen? We all want that. Find yourself depending on coffee for a boost in the morning? I didn't write this, but I think it's funny every time I read it. Why not try maca instead? Why not indeed? Maca is a root from Peru. It's a tuber. It's a tuber, like a potato. Why do y'all need to know that? You know why y'all need to know that? Because I think it's funny, and if I think it's funny and I laughed, I hope you're laughing at home at 6:30 in the morning, me saying it's like a tuber. It's maca. It's a superfood. A lot of foods are called superfoods. Do you know what that means? It means they're really super. They got little capes on. Some of them fly. Some can have X-ray vision. But it's a superfood. They're going to make a movie about maca real soon. It's coming out. It's going to make a lot of money. Maca root is rich in B vitamins, which are the energy vitamins, and maca is a vegetarian source of B12. To boot, maca has high levels of bioavailable calcium and magnesium. You can start to get the idea that these ingredients are like general health ingredients. Helps balance our hormones, and due to an overabundance of environmental estrogens, most people's hormones are a bit out of whack. Yes, Pam is nodding her head, yes. The cameraman agrees, the camera lady. Maca stimulates and nourishes the hypothalamus and pituitary glands, which are the master glands of the body. I had you at sex, didn't I? I had you at sex. I could have just come on and said, sex, Shazam, thank you, and where to buy it. This is why I said that first part at the first part. Maca root has been shown to be beneficial for all sorts of hormonal problems, including PMS, menopause, and hot flashes. And there's not a dude out there that's worried about any of those things. And if you are, call me because we can make some money. We'll call the Inquirer about your menopause and your PMS. Maca is also a fertility enhancer and is best known for improving libido and sexual function, especially in men. For this reason, it's earned the nickname Nature's Viagra. I didn't name it that. Whoever said that did that. So it's Shazam. You buy 3, you get 20% off. It's on our website. You go to SouthFit.com or JasonsFitness.com. I think it's even on the landing page. You just click on it, it takes you right to the store, but you can also enter store and go to our supplement area. Or you can walk in mobile or Foley, walk in and say, and don't be embarrassed, especially dudes. Women are cool. Women walk in and go, I need some of that Shazam he was talking about. That sounds like cool stuff. That's the way to approach this. We have guys that walk in, grown men that are old as me, and will hem and haw because and when they hem and haw, the ladies that work for me go, oh, you're here for Shazam. So you're not fooling anybody. Just walk in and go, yeah, I want some Shazam. Let me tell you something else, because it seems that this really talked up the sex angle. It's a great fat burner. It's also a great for working out because it does raise your testosterone and regulate your hormones. And that's really, really important when you get into strength training and working out. So it does that. So I've got a lot of people that are taking it as I call it a tonic. And if you're very young, you have no idea what I just said. You don't know what a tonic is. They used to, in the Old West, they'd have a thing and tarp, and they'd sell you a tonic, and it made you feel good. And that's weird, but unlike those tonics, these ingredients all have documented clinical research to back them up. So, Shazam! Okay, see, I'm gonna do this. Now I can see what I'm gonna do. So this is Shelby, this is Jason, and we're doing, what do y'all call it? What do you call them in yoga?
Cat-cow.
Cat-cow, they call them cat-cows. It never made sense to me. It's just a cat, it's cat back. So what you do is you collapse like that, and then you come up. All right, so you just keep doing those and just relax. She just got through working shoulders and arms. So she's so much better model at this than me because I'm too thick. She's so thin. Dr. Stuart McGill said about this exercise, and you can Google him. He's one of the top spine guys in the world, researcher dude. And you've heard me mention him a lot on the show. This is called the dental floss for the spine. You should do it every day. You should do it several times a day. And all you're doing is you're getting synovial fluid and stuff to move in the spine, just waking it up. You should do it first thing in the morning. You should do it if you get a break at work, if you had a little mat at work. But this is just a warm up and a great spine exercise. It's not going to this isn't building big muscles, but what it does do, when she raises, you try to touch your belly button to your spine. That actually trains the transversus muscles that I talk about a lot in the show that keeps your stomach flat. It's better than like crunches and sit-ups and stuff and make it bulky. So you'll do 10 or 15 of these or just till you get tired of doing them. It's not a set thing. It's not hard. You can get on the floor right now and do this. This has been great. That's why I want Shelby here, because she had to do all the work. I sit there and talk. This is what I'm so good at, even at this age. So that's how we're going to do that right there. Do 2 or 3 more. You rolling? Okay. We've been talking about raises. We talked about side lateral raises and cable side raises, and we talked about a dumbbell rear raise, and we talked about a 2-handed rear raise. This is, again, the one-arm version is, first of all, it's fine, period, if you just like it. But it's great to know how to do this because you could be in a gym that doesn't have a good setup for the 2-handed version. You could have a home gym. A lot of home gyms now come with a single low cable. So the single arm version is fine. A lot of people find they prefer doing stuff unilaterally because they focus on that side. That's like, I know a lot of people that do dumbbell curls like this. I'm ADHD, I do them like this because I want to get it over with. If I start doing this, I'll start going, I wonder what came in the mail today, and so it takes too long. So this is a one-arm rear cable lateral raise. Again, I'm using no weight, I'm using whatever the minimum is, 10 pounds, whatever it is. This hand on your knee to support your back. You want your back good and flat. Step away from the machine enough so that you start out feeling some resistance. I'm suddenly a German, I don't know why. And we do like this. One of the things I see people doing wrong is they jerk, like we've been talking about, and literally get a slack. That's not real good for your shoulders, is it, boys and girls? So it's smooth. We stick it at the top. The other thing is people will over torque and start getting, you don't want to do that. Your shoulders stay flat and square to the floor. Let your rear delt do the work. And then, of course, do the same thing on the other side. The other thing I see is keep your body balanced. The reason we're talking about this kind of training is if you're a football player or a basketball player, football player especially, you need these exercises. A lot of strength coaches go, all you need to do is power clean, bench press, and squat. That's all you need to do. No, that's not true. Because if you ever grab somebody and they jerk your arm out of socket, you're going to wish you had done some of these accessory movements that I'm showing, okay? But it is for ladies, guys who want to look good, sleeveless shirts. Yes. Is it for that? Absolutely. It's definitely for that. But for strength and for longevity, and that last movement with the rear raises is for posture. So many of you out there could lose 10 pounds and gain 2 inches in height by doing this. You're all bent over. And I see it, I don't know what it is with 20-something-year-olds. Y'all have all started doing this. I don't know when this became the cool way to stand around, but you look like a freaking C. I don't know. But pull your shoulders up, stand up straight, and it improves everybody's appearance. And this is one of those movements that makes it easy to do that. When you get through doing shoulders, if you've done them right, you walk around feeling silly because you walk around like this for a little while until it relaxes. It relaxes. You don't have to stay like that. It relaxes. That's the end of that segment.
Jason's Fitness, we want your body perfect.
Want it,